Hi guys, trying to tune my T-Rex 700 Nitro here using the Turnigy 9X transmitter. It's the version 2 with the stock firmware. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to mix the governor switch, which I've got on auxiliary 2 here. It used to be pitch trim and a dial, but I've changed it to an on-off switch, so off being off, on to turn the governor on. I want to see if I can mix this switch with my flight mode switch, which I've also moved to here because I fly in mode 1, throttle on the right, just makes it easier for me to be able to move to idle up 1 or 2. I'm hoping that if I go to, I'm just going to zoom in here a bit because this radio interferes with the camera. If I go to program mix, which is on the second page in the menu. Don't know how well you can see that. Not very well. I'll come in here and show you. Program 1, 2, 3. This is a mixing menu. I hope this isn't interfering too much, but program mix 1. If I set it to activate the state to activated, the master to the throttle channel, the slave to auxiliary, which is auxiliary 2, my governor switch, offset to 0 because I want them to be the same, that the channels to be the same. So when I start spooling up the heli here, when I get to 30%, the governor take over and the head speed move to a preset rev, which I set on the up rate. Now up to me is with the switch away from me. If the transmitter's standing up like this, I would think that's the up rate, and down, which turns the governor on, being the down rate. So I've set the down rate to 30 because in my manual for this 700 here, 30%, I'm just going off the Futaba PCM, 30% would give me a head speed of 1400, which is probably a bit low. So let's say 40. 40% give me a head speed for normal mode flying of 1670. Now, if I go to mix 2, program mix 2, and set same thing, the state to activated. I know it's probably frustrating you can't see it, but I don't want interfering with the camera. State to activated, master to throttle, slave to auxiliary 2, offset 0 so the channels are the same, up rate to 0 because the governor's off, and down rate to 50 with the switch mode and idle up. Sorry, I didn't say in mix 1 I had the switch mode to normal for normal mode flying. Now down rate of 50 would give me a head speed of 1878, which I think is pretty good for idle up 1. Now here's where I get lost. I was hoping that in program mix 3 would be the same, and I could just set the state to activated, master to throttle, slave to auxiliary 2, switch to idle up 2, and then set the up or the up rate to say, let's have a look here, something like 55, which would give me a head speed of, I don't know, 19 to 50 would be fast enough for my type of flying and idle up 2. But what I get is there's no up rate or down rate, there's just curve in the tune. If I go down to tune there and push across, it takes me to my points, and I'm not sure how to set this or what it does. But I think you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. So any help on setting my governor speeds to my flight mode switch here would be muchly appreciated, and look forward to your replies.